When colleagues turned on me by accident, part 1/2. I'm still fuming about it, guys. I work in a pretty average office. The kind where everyone's just trying to get by. But some people got other plans. Like Karen from HR. Now she's always been a bit of a buzzkill, but you never think much of it until she decides to play both sides. One day I'm sittin' at my desk, mindin' my own biz, when I hear her on speakerphone with that snake in the corporate office. They're goin' over some strategic plans, whatever that means. Anyway, they start discussin' how I'm underperforming and need to be motivated. You know, the usual corporate speak for, we got a problem with you. But what really gets my goat is when she starts talking about how I'm not team player, like that's a thing. I mean, who uses that phrase? It's so fake. Anyway, they're still on the phone, and for some reason, Karen decides to get all up in arms. She's yellin' at me over the speakerphone, tellin' me how I'm a liability. I'm sittin' there with my mouth hangin' open, just starin' at the screen like it's a bad joke. That's when I see her, shakin' in her seat, tryin' to stifle a laugh. I swear, she was dyin'. Logan. The corporate snake, tears streamin' down her face. Thinkin' she's all high and mighty. And just then, my boss walks into the room. He looks at Karen like he knows something, but she just shakes it off. Sorry, she says with a smile. It was clear as day, guys. She didn't mean to confess on speakerphone. But I'm not exactly in a position to forgive and forget. And now, I'm dyin' to know what's gonna happen next. Part 2, fast forward a few days, and motivation becomes the new buzzword around here. Everyone's talking about it, but nobody knows what it means. We're all just trying to figure out how to deal with Karen, who's still acting like she didn't say nothing. I'm at my wit's end. But then something amazing happens. My boss calls me into his office, and we have a little chat. It turns out, motivation was just code for, we need you to do our job better. And let me tell you, it feels good to finally get some closure. But here's the thing. I found out that Karen's been acting this way because she's been getting paid under the table from that corporate snake we all know and love. It's like karma, guys. Natural selection at work. And just when you think it can't get any better, my boss drops the bombshell, we're firing Karen today. I'm not gonna lie, it feels kinda satisfying to watch her get what she had comin'. But for me, it's more than that. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of places, there's always hope. And sometimes, that means findin' your own way, even if it means going against the grain. Stay tuned. Guys. This isn't over yet.